Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this, and in this video I want to give you my thoughts on Infinity Ward. A lot of people have been asking, they don't seem to understand my hatred for them and Robert Bowling in particular. But before we get into that, and we will get into that because that's the topic of the video, I'd like to thank everyone for their support and help about buying a computer and building it myself. I must admit I have no intention of building it myself, and I probably won't. So I thank everyone. The problem was that about 400 people sent me messages, 400 people sent me comments, 400 people talked to me on Skype and Steam, and everyone recommended something different. So I'm not really looking for a gaming computer, but I think I know what I want, and later on down the track I will purchase it, and I'll be happy. Another thing, there's something else I had to talk about. Oh, yes. This isn't my thoughts on Modern Warfare 3. I do plan on doing a video about that because I have multiple thoughts. This is pretty much just to answer a question of why I hate Infinity Ward. Now, here we go. Infinity Ward, don't get me wrong, they made an awesome game in Call of Duty 4, and they improved that in Modern Warfare 2, and they fucked it up. You know, they did. Let's be honest, they fucked it up. But the transition from COD 4 to Modern Warfare 2 was great. Everything looked better, everything ran smoother, everything was upgraded, the perks were upgraded, the ideas were upgraded, kill streaks were upgraded. A lot of these things came back to cripple them, but at least they were trying, and I respect that because, you know, Call of Duty, like I said, there's only so many times that these guys can reinvent the wheel and it's starting to get old. So I appreciate the effort that they put in. Right, now we're going to get to why I don't like them. I don't like them because most of them are lying because they, you know, the representative of their company, Robert Bowling, is a lying piece of shit. Now, local search. I know as soon as I say this everyone clicks out of the video because we've been here and we have discussed this point more times than I care to count, but we will discuss it again because this is a major point. Call of Duty 4 is, and you can quote me on this because I've said it many times, my favourite Call of Duty game is World at War. If Call of Duty 4 had a local search, Call of Duty 4 would be my favourite, without a doubt. But it doesn't, and it didn't, and it hasn't now. And what a local search is, for those who don't know, it's pretty much for minority countries such as Australia, New Zealand, some European, Middle East and African countries, and Asia. They're pretty much, you know, that's not the US, because, you know, a lot of people in the US play the game. So what it does is, you notice this in Halo and Black Ops. When you first start up multiplayer it says region or what are your search preferences. The reason that you guys in America now have to put it to search locale only is because you keep getting out my games on Black Ops and you're lagging and you're whinging about it. So put it on search, you push the back button on your controller and it'll open it up. There you go, I've helped you. But what a local search does, it'll search for games in your region first. And then if it can't find any, it'll branch out. Without local search, it goes for the quickest available game. 9 times out of 10, or 99%, and 98% of those times, the game will be in the United States, because that's where the people are playing it. And not only that, but Infinity Ward added a thing in Modern Warfare, in Call of Duty 4, that gave the host to the person with the fastest internet. It makes sense. But we used to have Australian games and they were on at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the afternoon and they were great, they worked. And then an American would join and it would give him host or her host every time. So then you would have the scenario where one person was on green bar and everyone else was red. And that was it for us, that was the night, and then we had to go and make our own parties and try and get in a green connection room. And, you know, I'm not proud of it, but the things that we had to do to get green connection in Call of Duty 4, we had to team kill every American until they left. We had to annoy them, we had to send them messages, we had to ask them politely sometimes. You know how, asking people politely on Xbox Live is bound to result in failure anyway. So that's what we had to do, and we thought, and I thought, I've had enough of this. Went on Call of Duty forums on Infinity Ward, and I noticed that I wasn't the only Australian who complained about this. Did they fix it? No. But a few months before Modern Warfare 2 came out, and this is when I first started to do my old videos, and you can go and check, I think one of my first videos would be this, a topic on local search. And so we got a thread going, knowing that Modern Warfare 2 was coming out in a few months, and it has over 200 pages of replies. The thread has been deleted, the thread has been locked, the thread has been moved, the thread has been, you name it, it happened to that thread. But we got it back every time. I think it was run by a guy called Sousa from New Zealand. demanding we have a local search, letting them know that we need a local search. So, with 200 pages down under the belt, we thought, you know what, we're going to get it. We're going to get it. Call of Duty World at War had it. Modern Warfare 2 will have it. So we get on Modern Warfare 2, the day it comes out. We couldn't find a green connection room. I thought, you know, that's fair enough. There's going to be a hell of a lot of people on there. Maybe the servers, maybe the connections aren't working as well, you know, because Xbox went down for 2 weeks when Halo 3 crashed the whole thing. So I'm thinking, okay, a month goes by, no local search. 2 months goes by, no local search. 3 months, no local search. 4 months, no local search. 5 months, no local search. 6 months, no local search. 7 months it took to put a fucking barely working local search in Modern Warfare 2. 7 months. Now, you can go, well, Infinity Ward are at a lawsuit at this point in time, and this will be a main excuse for every issue I'm about to raise. The fact of the matter is, the Infinity Ward lawsuit was against 2 people 8 months after Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was released. 2 people 8 months after Call of Duty was released. So don't try and say that that's the problem, that's why nothing got patched. The only things that I think Infinity Ward actually ever patched from Modern Warfare 2 was the Javelin and the Model 1887s. And what pissed me off when I was watching Call of Duty XP was Robert Bowling gets his smug, miserable self up there and says there'll be no last stand, there'll be no one-man army, there'll be no commando. He knew it was a problem. The people at Infinity Ward had to know it was a problem. Why can't you patch the shit? Why wouldn't you? I understand that it's an old game. It's been out for 2 years. And if you had a fan base that were playing it of, like Medal of Honor, 1,000 people, fine, don't patch it. Who cares, it's 1,000 people. But when you have hundreds of thousands of people at any given second on that game, you have a responsibility to keep it up to date, to keep it patched, to keep it hack-free, glitch-free, bullshit-free. But no. And they didn't do that in Call of Duty 4. There wasn't a lot of problems in Call of Duty 4. And they focused, and when there was a problem, they seemed to focus on the wrong thing. For instance, they focused on limiting how fast you could shoot a pistol, and they crippled the pistols by doing that, I might add. And they did that, like, Infinity Ward has no post-development support at all, unless the shit truly hits the fan, when the shit hit the fan with the care packages and the Javelin. And that was it. That was it. That's all they patched from Modern Warfare 2 and the Model 1887s. And a game, Modern Warfare 2 could have been a great game if they fixed it. And that's why I respect Treyarch. And I don't want to turn this into an Infinity Ward versus Treyarch thing, because we've been there, done that. But Treyarch realised, you know, there's millions of people playing this game, so let's offer them post-development support. And they do an excellent job at listening to the community and, you know, correcting mistakes that have been made in Call of Duty Black Ops. That is why I have no confidence in Modern Warfare 3. That's why I have no confidence in Infinity Ward. Because they have a history. Sure, Modern Warfare 3 could come out and it could be balanced and there could be no problems. Which would be good. But what if it doesn't? What kind of post-development support are we going to get? Because no game will come out perfect. It won't. There'll be problems, there'll be imbalance. To name a few. I mean, kill streaks stack. Like, and they don't learn their lesson either. This is what I'm learning now. Like, Last Stand is not in the game, but there's Death Streaks. And in Death Streaks, Final Stand is back. Who likes Final Stand? Who likes Death Streaks? Then they've got stackable kill streaks. Why? They've got quick scoping. Why? They've got, shit, what was the other one? They have a selection of kill streaks that you can choose that will keep going when you die. Who wants this? And also, I want to point, I hate Activision or Infinity Ward, whoever makes the trailers for this game, piss me off. There's this one scene when they're in Washington and he's reloading the gun, and when he's reloading the gun, right, now in a real magazine, there would be a bullet there, wouldn't there? Sorry to rant about this, but this pissed me off. That's how it looks in the game. Like that. There's no bullet in there, and it pisses me off. Stop fucking using it. It looks horrible. Like he's reloading, you can fully see that it's just flat. I hate that. I hate it. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out. Have a good one. Rate, comment, subscribe. I just like to, because a lot of people have been sending me messages why I don't like Infinity Ward. I have no confidence in them, and they lie. Until next time, I'm out. Have a good one. Rate, comment, subscribe. Au revoir.